Welcome everybody, this is Anthony with VR365. I am currently playing Eden Tomorrow. I have finally found the frickin' demo. Yeah, it took me long enough. In fact, I was just on the UK PlayStation Store and I was doing searches for Eden Demo, did not find it, went to the PlayStation VR area, didn't find it, then went to PlayStation 4 game area and then like went into, I forget, but I went to like new arrivals or something like that and I finally found the thing, but straight up buried. Like, how could I search for Eden in the search menu and not find this demo? Like, it's just like, Sony, get with the program. I do like this world that I'm in. I have a Newton, that is that little robot right there. He's very similar to the Higgs unit in Robinson the Journey. In fact, you're going to get a lot of comparisons between Eden Tomorrow and Robinson the Journey because of this robot that is following you around everywhere. And you can take control of him. I can actually transfer over to Newton. Let's see if I can do it right now. I'm going to try to hit triangle. No, it's not letting me do it right now. Okay, but I do have an AR vision mode if I hit the square button. This is my AR vision mode, and things that are orange are important. So things that aren't orange are not really important, but things that are orange are important. And if I am Newton, things that are blue are important. Okay, I also have, let's see, a regular scan mode. I think if I hit circle, yeah, I just went ahead and scanned the area. But yeah, I basically kind of crash landed on this planet. I don't know if there's like a specific mission or what's going on. There appears to be a photo over here. I'm going to go ahead and check this out.
You look much healthier in this photo than you do now.
Pretty harsh of you to say that, Newton. Very harsh of you to say that, in fact. New entry in the discovery menu. If I hit right on my D-pad, so this is my discovery menu. It says family picture. He looks just like me. But if this is really my family, why don't I feel anything? They look like strangers to me. I wish it was different. Genesis, we've already done that. We are currently now in Fall of the Rebel Angels. So this is very, very, very early in this game, Eden Tomorrow. This obviously is a demo. The full game, we don't have a release date for this yet. The fact that we do have a launch trailer, though, this game could be arriving, it could arrive later this month. You'd think they would want to have a little bit of fanfare prior to the arrival of this game, so maybe it's coming in February. We did get a February game that was announced today, Dick Wild 2. Dick Wild 2, yes, is going to be coming out in February. And so we do have a February game for PlayStation VR that's pretty big. You would think if this is coming out in February, why not let people know right now? I don't see the reason to keep secrecy. Okay, so, you know, this has inverse kinematics. I've got a full entire body with legs and everything. I'm just noticing this now. And the chest and the arms and the feet are actually in a pretty good location, you know? It's actually not too bad. Pretty decent inverse kinematics as far as I can tell. Okay, so I'm exploring this area. To me, this looks like an obvious exit, but if I go over here, can I do anything? I don't seem to be able to. Let me see. I don't know if I can see. Okay, so I scan that.
I'm afraid that is our only way out. We have to get through there somehow, but my shockwave won't reach. We need a booster, but for that, we need to get out.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what was that? Look, a rock came loose. That could be our ticket out of here. Quick, switch to me so we can take a closer look.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to Newton right now. Let me get closer over to where he is. Okay, that rock opened up. I was like, what is he talking about? Okay, I'm going to switch over to Newton. Oh no, I guess I have to get inside here to be able to do it. I have to activate this shield. Okay. then I can... Now I've switched over to Newton. So here I am inside Newton, and that is your primary character down there. That is me. I am currently in a trance, basically, now that I am inside Newton. And as Newton, I can freely explore this environment 360 degrees. You can also, of course, tell that we do have snap turning in Eden tomorrow. This, of course, is the snap turn capability. This fire looks pretty good. I've definitely seen better VR fire. In fact, I remember in Seeking Dawn has pretty good VR fire. That is not the best VR fire I've seen so far. It's funny, we're going to start rating games like, what game has the best VR fire? Right now, I'm going to say Seeking Dawn is my leading candidate. If you guys can think of a game that has better...
Your chances would be terrible.
Oh yeah, we got to go over here. We got to go over here. I was about to go up out there, completely forgetting what to do. Okay, so I can hold L2 to accelerate. Whoa, you can go super fast. I definitely could imagine this getting somebody motion sick. You know, I got to tell you, these graphics are really good.
We aren't the first ones to have landed here. So many. And by the looks of it, they didn't have as much luck as we've had. But surely someone must have survived. We could try to upgrade my shockwave. Then maybe I could clear the tunnel that's separating us. We'll need some energy for that. So activate my AR vision and we'll have a look around. With any luck, we should be able to find some energy cores in the wreckage. Let's give it a try.
Okay, so we have activated Newton's AR vision. He does possess a Magic Leap 1. So we're using his Magic Leap 1 to try to find things.
Yes,
here's an energy core.
Energy core. We could boost my shockwave with that. We've just got to get right up next to it.
Hold X to charge shockwave.
Do you see the display to the right?
There we go.
The booster will be ready when all 3 fields are full. Then we'll have 3 booms. And with that, we should be able to clear the path. We should probably run a few scans.
Okay, you hit circle to scan. L2 is for a little bit faster control.
I can't go that far.
Okay, it looks like we're limited to a certain area over here. That looks like an energy core.
We should scan. Let's find one more core.
All right, we just need to find one more core. Basically, these 3 ships, these 3 crash locations are probably each going to have their own energy core. And I guess I probably already checked that one already. Let's see, maybe this one down here. There it is. There is our energy core.
Finally! Now we just have to get you out of here. Remember, we only have 3 chances.
Yeah, I think the graphics in this game are pretty freaking solid as far as I can see. This does look a lot like Farpoint in certain ways. Okay, so I need to go ahead and do my blast charge or whatever it is. Let's see here. Is it X? I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. Circle, maybe? No, I think circle was just scan. Free yourself. Use Newton's shockwave to destroy the... Okay, here it is. There we go.
I can get used to this. Okay, switch back to you and let's find a way out of this cave system.
Okay, I am going to switch back into my human body at this point in time. Still currently in a trance. And I am back in my human body, safe and sound. And that is my friend Newton. He is my trusty robot that has really been helping me out in a major, major way. Thank you so much, Newton. I truly appreciate the fact that you're helping me out. I really do. You hear that, Newton? I really appreciate it.
Please be careful as you slide down. You don't want to get caught up by this old junk with your injuries.
Most definitely, Newton. So it looks like, okay, this is like basically a little adventure here. I'm going to do a little slide, and it's going to turn into like a driving game, and I got to avoid these obstacles. Here we go, bruh. Whoa, yes, I'm in a driving game, or really a skiing game, I guess is closer to it.
It's great to see you in one piece. I wanted to find a safe place before I told you, but I noticed through our neural network that your vital functions don't look very good. You suffered severe head trauma during the crash, which has led to a severe amnesia. It's actually a miracle that you're still alive. That's not all. Something has crushed your larynx. Our conversations are going to be a little bit one-sided for a while. But what's really got me worried at the moment is the blood loss. Your leg is badly cut. We'll need a medikit ASAP to stop the flow. With a little bit of luck, we'll find one in the other capsule wreckage. Let's go!
Alrighty, well, my vocal larynx has been crushed, but I get to talk to you guys because I'm doing a Let's Play, so it doesn't really matter. I do have a damaged leg, and I've got some serious mental problems. Sounds like normal. Alright, so let's see, where are we going here? It's quite dark. I don't know if this is working out too well in the LP. It is very dark. It is very creepy. It is quite scary. I am exploring these caves. And there's some light that is coming in over there, which is obviously leading me in this direction. That's the cool thing about VR. They put you in VR. All you got to do is put yourself in a very dark place, give yourself some light, and your gut instinct is going to be go towards the light. Go towards the light. And that's what I'm doing here. I am going towards the light.
We're going to balance our way over. I'll show you how it's done. Just do what I do, and it will be over sooner than you think.
Balance over to the other side. Okay, so we got to like compensate or something. Press X to start balancing. Okay, I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, and then the bridge collapses, of course. So that little balancing sequence, honestly, I didn't... it didn't seem to do anything. I just pushed forward. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm not playing with Move controllers. Am I kind of cheating because I'm with a DualShock 4? I don't know if you can play with Move controllers in this game or not. But one thing I will tell you guys is that I think when they go to these special sequences, like when I was sliding down that hill or when I was balancing across this little area, I think that they don't really need those sequences. I don't think those sequences are very good. It stops your gameplay flow and it goes into like this other game engine type of thing, and it breaks the immersion. I don't think it's a good idea, and I don't think it's worth it. Like sliding down that mountain and crossing that bridge there, it wasn't that compelling where I want to switch to a different gameplay camera.
You've got to see this. That is fascinating. It looks like an archaic culture. If these people are still around somewhere, then we aren't alone. They'll have food and water. We should look for them as soon as we get out of here and have taken care of your leg.
Yeah, so going back to the graphics, they look really good right here. Like these walls of the cave and that wall over there, and the light coming through right here and the way this all looks, I honestly think this looks pretty good. Now, I'm sure some hardcore graphics whore is going to nitpick the shit out of this, but I think it looks pretty good right now. And I do also believe that Newton looks pretty good as well. The free roaming, free locomotion and snap turning work out really quite well here. Like I said, I'm playing with the DualShock 4, but I'm standing up and I feel pretty immersed in this world overall. So I still think there's some redeeming qualities here.
I would like to know who these people are who have painted this, and above all, what it means. Ugh. That seems to have been painted with blood. With fresh blood. And my DNA scan says it's human blood. No matter, we have to be careful not to lose more blood. We need the medikit urgently.
New entry in the discovery menu. Okay, let's go ahead and check the discovery menu real quick. Cave paintings. These cave paintings could mean that there are people here who tell us where we are. But maybe they are centuries old and their creators are long dead. I'm anything but sure of what they represent, but if they are really old, why is something on the second painting that looks exactly like Newton? What if this drawing shows me and Newton after the crash and is only a few hours old? Or there were others before us, observed by an all-seeing eye of blood. The blood looks fresh. Maybe we've been watched the whole time. And supposedly the blood is like human blood as well. I'm going to go to the previous notes. So the previous notes, Newton's analysis. According to Newton's analysis, it's a miracle that I'm still alive. I have a stabbing headache and I can't see clearly now. My left leg feels like it's burning, but not knowing who I am scares me the most. Maybe it would have been better if I had died in the crash instead. So yeah, we've got 2 audio logs. We are, of course, in Chapter 2, Fall of the Rebel Angels. Chapter 1 was Genesis. That's when we crashed. Artifact. Let me click on this. What does this do? Control module. This allows me to scan my close environment, and through an enhanced augmented reality vision created by Magic Leap, I see more information which would otherwise remain hidden. Thank God for Magic Leap. I would like the same for my memories. How can it be that this device looks so familiar, but at the same time, I don't even remember my name? Okay, let's check out this artifact. Energy core. With these energy cores, I can charge Newton's shockwave gadget. Strange that they are so hard to find considering the amount of crashed capsules. There should be a lot more, unless we're not the first ones looking for it. Uh-oh. Looks like a lot of potential artifacts here, looking at this menu here. And, you know, I don't know how many additional audio logs there will be. Okay, so we're going to hit accept and get back into the game. Or hit circle and get back into the game. So here we are. Yes, we are looking at some interesting cave paintings. So there is a backstory, and this is probably the most interesting part of the backstory because that's like me and that's like Newton. So what does this mean, guys? Does this mean that I've been stuck in some kind of weird cryostasis for like 1,000 years? And maybe, you know, imagine if I was stuck in cryostasis for 1,000 years and some civilization saw me and talked about me, wrote about me on a wall. They're long dead, they're long gone, and somehow I woke up 1,000 years later. That is my prediction for how this story is going to work out. I honestly have no idea how this story is going to work out, but I think it's going to be kind of like Planet of the Apes, like when he sees the Statue of Liberty. It's like, oh my God, I've been on Earth the whole entire time. So it's going to be like, oh my God, I'm 1,000 years old because I've been in cryostasis. And that's actually their drawing of me 1,000 years ago. That's my prediction, and I have no idea if that's actually true or not. But they do call me Nostradamus Jr. And it is quite dark. I am traveling inside this cave system. So far, haven't seen too many creatures except for the very beginning of the demo when you do see a giant snake. Not a snake, but some kind of weird, some kind of like sand sarlacc pit monster type thing, basically. But yeah, I mean, right here, look, the graphics look pretty darn dope. That sunlight that's shining through those openings there and shining over there, that's where I came through before. There was a bridge that went across there that collapsed. Now I'm walking down a different area, checking it out. This is the Eden Tomorrow demo. You know, a lot of people said this demo was really lame, so I was expecting it to be a real dud. I don't think this is a dud by any stretch of the imagination. And as long as this game is $29.99 or less, you know, it might be a game worth considering, I think. Okay, it looks like I might have to climb at this point. Looks like I'm going to be climbing on these ledges here.
I'm afraid the only way out of the cave takes you over these confidence-inspiring rock shards that are sticking out of the wall. Take it slow, will you?
Find a medkit. Cross the rock shards. Okay, so how do I get up to that rock shard? Or which rock shard do I get? Oh, these rock shards. Okay, stand X Press X to start balancing. Okay, so I'm about to go into this balancing sequence, which I already did it on the bridge. I was not a fan of this. It was kind of lame, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, all I'm doing is pushing my stick in the direction that I want to go, and that's all I'm doing. Like, I'm not in any danger as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm just pushing my stick in the direction to the right to keep moving. Doesn't seem to be any danger. What is that? That looks like another Newton with blood all over it.
What
Smash. That's kind of trippy. So that was a little bit of horror. A little bit of horror action.
She almost caught you. It seems like this drone would have gone insane, or someone changed her. But why did she attack you with a syringe? No wonder she was impaled.
Okay, so I have a new entry in my discovery menu. Let's see, let's hit to the right. Evil drone. Someone speared this drone on an iron bar like a shashlik, and it is still active and trying to attack me. Why? How can it be that neither Newton nor I know where and who we are, let alone what our mission is? Is it possible that Newton is lying to me and it's his job to take me wherever? He already had the chance to kill me in the capsule, but instead he helped and rescued me. I have the feeling I have seen those red eyes before and associate it with great cold and darkness, whatever that means. My head is spinning. I'd love to rest, but I don't think I'd ever wake up again. Yeah, I don't know if like this is written all that well, some of these notes here. They seem to be harder to read than it should be. I don't know if it's poor reading comprehension on my part or it just wasn't written very well, doesn't have commas in the right spots, etc., etc. Okay, so we continue to move through Eden tomorrow.
Hey, what is this?
It looks like an audio recording.
Ah, how convenient. Let's check it out.
This is Peter Winterberg, ID 701. We crashed. I think I've been unconscious for a while now. All of the instruments are going haywire and showing some unbelievable figures that just can't be right. But what's got me really afraid is that my assistance drone just tried to kill me, which shouldn't be possible. Whoever is listening to this, destroy your assistance drone at the first sign of malfunction. I'm going to try and find a way out of this cave.
Well, at the moment, I'm basically one big malfunction. But I can assure you that I have absolutely no intention of killing you.
Yeah, Newton, you know what? Honestly, I trust you, bro. Right now, I do trust you. I'm going to go ahead and hit right. I keep hearing weird noises behind me. Okay, I'm going to hit right and check this thing out in here.
This is Peter Winterberg, ID 701.
Okay, it's just the audio log. I don't need to hear that again. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Nostradamus Jr., did I nail it or what? Because I kind of feel like there is a bit of like a time travel kind of a thing going on. Okay, you know, in Planet of the Apes, when they land, like their spacecraft lands, they think they're on like some other planet. They have no idea that they're like thousands and thousands of years in the future. And like humanity as we know it is long gone, and the apes are intelligent, and the Statue of Liberty is buried at the beach, and it's halfway covered with sand, etc., etc. Like they don't know that. They think they're on some alien planet.
Stay where you are! No, not again. Don't move. No noise. No, stay still, damn it! I think you will die.
Alrighty guys, well that is basically the Eden Tomorrow demo. I checked it out. I think it's pretty decent. And you know what, looking at the story and way the story is shaking out at the very end there, that could have been me. Maybe I perpetually keep landing, dying, landing and dying and landing and dying. Maybe I'm caught in some kind of like weird time repeater kind of a thing where it just keeps cycling over and over. And if I can survive long enough, and if one of my other people survive long enough, I'm going to actually meet myself, because I'm in some weird time paradox where I keep reappearing over and over again, and I keep dying over and over again. This is Eden Tomorrow. You will find an Eden tomorrow. Okay, so that was the demo. Thanks again for tuning in to VR365 Let's Plays, and I will see everybody next time. Take it easy. Later.